going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Buffalo Bass, and if you're new here, hit that like and subscribe button. In today's video, we're going to be talking about old batteries, just like that big old piece of crap that I just pushed out of here. We're going to be talking about lithium-ion batteries and just reviewing them, showing y'all what I learned, the cool thing about lithium-ion batteries, and what sucks about lead batteries. So alright guys, so we have two batteries we're going to be talking about today. Actually three, but two really only matter. So we have two Li Time batteries, and they are made by the same company called Time. And so we have a 12 volt battery right here. We also have another smaller 12 volt battery. This one's 100 amp hours and the other one's 50 amp hours. The reason I got these was to power my my John boat. I run a 45-pound thrust trolling motor up front, which is a 12 volt. I do have a little bit of hours on these batteries on the water. I haven't actually shown those in the boat yet, of course, but I'm just here to break down the batteries and talk about what I liked about them and what's really cool and basically what you can expect. So with this being a 100 amp hour battery, this thing is actually not that heavy compared to regular lead batteries. And then we also have the 50 amp 12 volt. This is to run my Garmin Panoptics. We're going to be breaking down the Panoptics and why I had to use that type of battery later on, once we get that video up on the channel. So what's cool about this is you can see the battery right here, and the studs actually screw out right here. See, they actually screw out, so you actually put your connector or your bare wire and just screw it down. It comes with a lock washer and a regular washer on top. It gives you a manual in this cool little booklet case thing with this little Ziploc. We'll get into that here in a little bit. But so they say that these weigh half the amount of weight that a regular lead battery weighs. So what we're going to do is we're going to weigh these real quick. Alright guys, so here goes the lead battery. 62.2 pounds. That's for the lead Walmart battery, which is an absolute piece of crap. Next up we have the Li Time battery, which is 22.4 pounds. And you can literally pick this thing up and literally just move it all around. Alright guys, so y'all saw it for yourselves. That was a 44-pound difference. For y'all electric tournament guys that fish a lot of electric tournaments, weight really helps you scoot up the lake when you don't weigh as much as the next guy. As far as RVs and stuff like that goes, I believe you have to have your whole RV set up for lithium. I'm not exactly sure about that. I'm sure there's something in the booklet that will help you with that. But most of my battery usage that I use this for is boat use and electronics. They do say do not start motors with this battery. This is just for continuously running things like electronics and certain things like that. They do say that you can charge them with a solar panel, but to charge these batteries you do have to have a lithium-ion charger, and I got the Noco Genius 1. I did make a mistake by buying this. It takes about 2 days to charge these batteries up. I don't know exactly what percentage this battery was on when I first charged it, but I did take it out to the lake and I ran 13 volts all day long, running my electronics and my trolling motor. So the second time I went to charge this battery, it took like maybe half a day. So I don't know how far it was drained down. I didn't, multimeter it. I should have, but I know I used it all day in the wind. The wind was like 15-16 miles an hour, and this battery held up, didn't have any drop off. Lithium ion shouldn't have any drop off. It should just die on you. Lead batteries, you can clearly see a difference within a couple hours of use. It slowly just dwindles down and then it dies. When I had this battery on the water, I loved the amount of weight that I didn't have. This battery came packaged great. I should have unboxed it, but I didn't. We're gonna get into this little package real quick and see what it's about, because I thought this stuff was really cool. Alright guys, so getting to the nuts and bolts of the things about this battery. So it says, do not store your battery below 50 degrees or past 95 degrees. And they say you can go 3 months without charging this thing as a storage kind of thing. So that way you don't have to worry about your battery continuously dropping off. So you just run it down to half, and then you don't have to charge it for another 3 months to keep continuously rebuilding the cycle of the battery and the memory. It does say never soak the battery in water. I'm not exactly sure what that means. I imagine you could get the bottom wet a little bit, but you just can't have it splash on top or go over the battery or whatever. The amount of wattage that is supported for this battery is 50 watts, 100 watts, 800 watts, 1000 watts, 1200 watts, and 2000 watts. That's pretty sweet. It also says never drop the battery face down or just have it upside down. For y'all boat guys that want a 24 volt or a 36 volt system, they do make a 24 volt and a 48 volt actual battery. That one is pretty pricey. This one I got for like 250 bucks, I believe, off Amazon. I will have the link of this battery down in the description, of course. There's all kinds of different connections and stuff that they show you in the little booklet, how to rig them together with the jumper wires. So if you see right here, this is a service card. It's got a 5-year warranty. You write down your item ID and then the date you purchased the battery. That's really cool, so you don't want to throw this away. In this booklet, it just talks about the studs and your terminal studs. You want to use a 1/4 ounce hole for your stud. So you seen these pictures right here, guys? This is the lithium battery, and you see how it drops off, it just dies. This one kind of has like a little hiccup and dies. That's the lead battery right here, so it basically just drops off and then kicks back up. As you can see, lithium batteries, they just straight die, and the voltage is more controlled looking than the regular lead battery. So if you wanted to create a 400-hour battery, you basically do positive, 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 negative, 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 negative. And then if you wanted to create a 48 volt battery, you got to go negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive. As y'all can see that right there. That's pretty cool that they actually explain that. I just talked about, I wasn't going to explain that, but this battery book is actually pretty neat. I haven't seen too many people on YouTube talk about this battery book, but all in all, I think this battery is definitely worth the money. They got the different battery styles and stuff right here, as y'all can see. I definitely think this battery is worth the money, and I can't wait to get more hours on it and see. I do know that I need to buy a 2-bank battery charger that charges a little bit faster since I bass fish and stuff. I want to be able to have this battery get charged quicker and just be able to go fishing and, you know, have all that stuff like that. But yeah, like I was saying, I bought the wrong battery charger. Like, this is a battery charger and maintainer, and I want to be able to quickly charge these batteries and get on the water quickly. Obviously, charging it slower would probably be better, and, you know, the best ideal situation for that. But like I said, I'm actually blown away with the battery. I should have went to lithium a long time ago. I mean, they haven't been around that long. And then to quickly touch on the 50 amp hour battery. So to run a Panoptix unit with all of my electronics, they say that you want to run a 23 amp hour battery, because a regular 100 amp hour lead battery, it'll kill your battery in like 6 months. And to actually pitch the idea of buying lithium, so I spent $200 and some change to get this thing shipped here. You think about it, you buy a $150 deep cycle battery from Advanced Auto or Walmart or whatever, well, you're really only going to get like 1 or 2 years of life out of that thing. And this one has a really good warranty plan. and this thing will last a whole lot longer. I bet you I could have fished another day without charging this, but I wanted to charge it and see how it reacted and all that stuff. So with further analysis of this battery, I'm going to do a recap video of this and just showing what I learned about the battery and what I didn't know, and what I would suggest for someone new that gets this battery. So with that being said, if you're new here, hit that like and subscribe button. And the next video we're going to break down charging the batteries and how that charger actually can bring some life back to a lead battery. So like I said, if you're new here, hit that like and subscribe button, and I'm out of here. Peace.